Howdy boys, it's MPC, and in today's video we're going to be customizing the Benefactor Krieger, which is based on the Mercedes AMG 1. To kind of keep up with the theme of the videos I've been uploading recently, the Krieger is also one of the fastest cars in GTA in the Supers class. And I have one, but it's like so ugly, and someone said that I was doing the car dirty and that they were really sad to see that. So this video is for you, my friend. We're going to make a pretty looking Krieger so that I don't hate myself when I drive it. So first up, we're going to max out the armor and the brakes. For the engine, we're going to max that out as well. The exhaust, I would like to keep on the roof since there's a spot for... Okay, this is so lame. The only way we can modify the exhaust is by putting it down below, which is so sad. That is very sad. Okay, normally I like the titanium exhaust a lot, but they don't look very good in this car. So I'm kind of thinking we go with those chrome boxy ones. The dual exhaust, I think that looks pretty cool. I always think of Mercedes as like very clean cars, so I don't mind not throwing titanium on it, I guess. It would be ideal, but they don't give us great options. For our hood, we can, let's see, there's a lot of carbon options. We can make it a cleaner carbon look. That one is so ugly, but I do like the carbon. I think it's pretty ingrained into the car. It has a nice shape. So let's go with, what is going on in this front section? There's just like, what is this random piece? Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but I just think it looks whack. And then this one's too slick. But I am kind of liking this one a little more. So we're going to go with the striped carbon hood. The stripped carbon hood, excuse me. For the lights, we're going to go with xenons. And then onto our livery. None of the liveries in this car look that good. They're making this so hard. So I like that Santa Nove is a livery because it's based on Louis Vuitton, and I think it's kind of just like, it's a good looking design, but I don't think it's applied well onto the vehicles and whatnot. So these are all so mid. They suck, dude. I guess we just go with the black stripes. There's nothing to complain about there. We can work with that. For the plate, we're gonna go with yellow on black. And onto the recolor. I actually have no idea what I'm going to do with this, but we'll pull through. That sea green does look pretty nice. But I don't know if... The black stripes kind of don't work with it all that well, I think. Gasoline green is also pretty cool. That sienna brown is hitting, actually. Oh, it's like a caramel color. Oh, that cream is really crisp. Oh my god. I don't want to go for another monochrome build. I feel like there's better cars for that. This one, I don't know. The white's a little boring. The cream looks really good, but I'm thinking it needs something a little bolder. Like it's not a tame looking car by any means. So I feel like it needs something a little more exotic like this. I'm kind of digging the candy red. I feel like we should change the pearlescent though, because I don't think the blue fits very well. But other than that, it's a bright red, and I think it just feels fast. This is a fast color. I'm really liking that garnet red. It's got like a slightly pinkish hue, but it's not overbearing like the candy red one. Nice. I'm digging it. For the secondary color, what does this change? Okay, that changes the stitching on the inside of the car. If that's the case, then of course we're gonna have to go with some red to match. We can just do a garnet red as well. And then for the trim color, that changes more stitching inside the car. Okay, I think we'll make that one candy red. Very nice. Onto our skirts, we only have one skirt, and it is the primary skirt. Does that look good? Could if we change the livery. I'm liking that there's more color on the side. Let's do it. It doesn't really match that front section because it's all carboned out, but I think it looks really good. But we have so much carbon elsewhere. Maybe I'm making it look like an oddball. We can revisit this. For the spoiler, let's see. Oh my god. They just want us to hate this car. I think this spoiler looks pretty sick. It just looks very aerodynamic. And then your only options are to throw on like these massive wings. Like that's totally gonna get caught in something, dude. Ugh. I'm kind of liking this one though. The carbon wide spoiler. That is like the fattest spoiler I could have picked, but it looks cool. I like the stands, like the attachment parts. I think it looks pretty cool. Transmission, we're gonna max that baby out. Turbo tuned, and then onto our wheels. The default wheels on this car are like, I mean, we're obviously going to have good substitutes for it like that. But I'm thinking we do something a little more fun. Dude, this is a hard car to make look good. Oh, to go with something kind of more basic, I think. I don't mind the carbon solars too much. We'll go with that for now. Maybe is there any other options that catch my eye before I change? But you know what? Actually, let's black them out. Or maybe we could do like a red. Let's black them out first and look at some other options before we like hard commit on one, you know? Mercy concaves don't look too bad. The wild wagons kind of don't look too bad. Makes the car seem very fit. Dude, that wing is way too big. And I think I need to re-add the detail on the hood. There's just like nothing going on. You know what? Let's go do that first because it's totally messing with the vision right now. Okay, I'm thinking we'll go with the carbon low mount. It's slightly thinner than the wide spoiler. Literally says wide spoiler. And then we'll go back to the hood. Oh, maybe we do give it some color in the front. Okay, I think we were mismatching too many things because once we added the skirt and made it painted, I think now the front looks like it could use some paint. Oh, I see where this one comes in handy now. Whoa. Well, that's pretty sick. You know what? Let's go with that. Let's go with the primary hood with the carbon vent. Oh, now I'm thinking we don't even need the black stripes. I just feel like it's so odd. It just doesn't layer well. Like it goes over the fin and then it goes under as well, which kind of makes sense, but I don't know if it looks all that good. But if we take it off, the car looks so clean. Like it has like, there's a purpose to its existence. We're gonna go with no livery, I think. Nice, it is coming together. And now it looks good in any color. I think we still need to do something about the rims. Carbon solars, how do we feel about those? Okay, I think carbon solars are the way to go, but we just need to change the wheel color to be something brighter, like white, I think would look really good. Or we could just do candy red to match. But I think white looks better. Yeah. We could do some gold rims. That would look pretty sick. I haven't actually ever played around with gold. I kind of want to try it. Ooh! No, okay, gold is not the way. What about white? I do want to go back to white and see if we might be able to get something good out of this. It's a little, I feel like it's a little too much. It's a little pasty. I think this is the way to go. I think the carbon solars with the white trimming looks perfect. For our tires, we're gonna bulletproof them, and then we're gonna add some black tire smoke, I think. And then for the windows, I think it looks a little nicer untinted. That is the build. I'm actually pretty happy with this. Like I would whip this out. I'd pull this out in a race and not want to vomit from how ugly the car is, kind of just like by default, but we've accomplished what we have set out to do. All right, a little sound test for you guys. That is pretty aggressive sounding. I like the sound. I think the Tyrus has something similar, and it's pretty cool. Dude, oh, this looks so good. I really like that carbon hood. I think it looks like I see the vision. Rockstar Creator, I see the vision. This back section though, because we changed the exhaust and put it on the back, it looks so ugly in my opinion. Overall, still don't think it's a great looking car, but I just got shit on literally. We just went to go clean that off because we don't want that for the showcase. But as for this car's performance, it is one of the best supercars in the game, as I said at the start of the video. Its speed is like really, it's fast, man. It's fast. It's not as fast as the Torero, and I can't vouch for the HSW versions like the Ignis or anything because I play on PC. But on last gen consoles and PC, I can say that this thing is within the top 3 behind the Emirates and does compete against the LM87. Depends on what track you're on, but it is very much up there. It's a super viable car in the current racing meta. So if you're gonna buy one and you're like interested in the way this car looks or whatever, now's the time to get it. Here's a little off the line test for you guys. It's pretty quick. I wouldn't say it's like the absolute fastest because obviously, you know, the Torero takes off like a rocket, but this one's still pretty fast as well. And I think one of the best features about the Krieger, in my opinion, this was my go-to car in races for a long time, is that it has really good traction. It like doesn't spin out when you take corners, and it sticks to the ground so well for being like such a fast car. So it's kind of the middle ground between the Emirates and the LM87 if I were to describe it, because it's fast, it stays glued to the ground relatively well, but it's kind of in between. Like the Emirates is faster, but it kind of slides out, and the LM87 is super grippy and like kind of won't spin out in the corners or lose much speed in the corners, and the Krieger kind of shadows those features. I think it's just a really easy car to drive in general, so if you maybe struggle a little bit with racing, if you don't know how to take lines as well, or if you're new to it or whatnot, or if you just don't want to have to think about that stuff, the Krieger is a fantastic option. If you guys are looking to grab one of these, you can find it under the two-door section of Legendary Motorsport for almost $3 million. It is definitely one of the most expensive cars on the site, but you're paying for really high performance, and I think this car would be like an S tier car if it was maybe $500,000 cheaper, but like, with inflation and everything, it makes sense that it's priced so high, especially given how good of a vehicle it is. Looks wise, I think this thing should be under $1 million. It is so fucking ugly. That's my personal opinion though. You guys are very welcome to disagree, but then I would think you're wrong. The customization is kind of mid. Not a whole lot of options that work well together. I think we did the best that we could, and I think the car looks good, but I think there are just better cars out there. If you guys are good drivers though, I would go with an Emirates because the Emirates is better and it's cheaper. It just slides out a little more in the back, which is not all that big a deal in my opinion, but I will say the Krieger is probably one of the easiest cars to drive in the game, and it's fast. So do what you will with that information, and let me know in the comments which one you guys would buy. That's going to wrap it up for this customization. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, comment down below and let me know what you thought of my build. I think we did the best that we could, and it turned out alright. Sub if y'all are new to the channel. There will be more content like this coming out in the very near future, and that's about it. So take care, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace!